guys, Metaltron to the Max here, and today I'm giving you my weathery profile for May 2019. This is a profile that I really wanted to do for the longest time. Ever since like December when I first noticed, my friends told me about this new weather painter trap. And since then I've been dying to do this profile, so that's enough waiting. So let's start things off with the main girl herself. Also you need to start with free snow, because snow is the start playmaker really. You normal summon her to place a canvas from your deck into your spell trap card so face up, which starts off really good because it gets you the snowy canvas. Next is 3 copies of Thunder. Practically Thunder is really good at the deck because it sacks a continuous spell trap to set a canvas, and it works really well with Cloud, because Cloud is the when a canvas is sent to the bin, you can target up to 2 canvases in your grave and place them in your spell trap because they'll face up. It works with Thunder really well because you send a canvas to place a canvas, and then this effect will activate to allow you to target the canvas you sent and the canvas canvas that's already in your bin. Cloud doesn't state that it can't be the same canvas, so it's really nice. One Sun, aka Bangalore, also known as the Eggman himself. So with Eggman over here, if you're in the bin, get rid of that canvas, special summon him in defense mode, and then place the canvas from your hand. That's why he's at 1, because he's only useful in the bin, sadly, but it's still a nice monster. He's 16, it's big. And for last painter is 1 Aurora. I've only really ran 1 Aurora because seeing her at 2 kind of clogs your hand, and you don't want to see more than 1 in your deck really. Aurora allows you, it doesn't allow your opponent to target or destroy your canvases, which is really good. Without your canvases, the deck doesn't really do anything. But when she's normal summon, you can place a canvas from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell trap card summon. Only when she's normal though, so you have to tribute summon her. But with the new trap, you don't need to. So all you need is that back row protection. This is my 3rd time trying to profile this. Annoyingly, had a lot of hiccups on the way, but yeah, we can finally get this done. So for my secret little tech, 3 Psychic Wheeleder, because I can synchro with this deck quite easily, because every single monster every single painter except for the Aurora is level 3. So as an instant, there's a 6, or there could even be an 8, a 9. So a 6 or a 9. And yeah, control level 3 monster, special summon in defense mode. And then when he is used for a synchro material, you can target 1 monster with less attack than the synchro summoned monster and destroy it. So if I synchro summon to, say I got a 2k, if that monster has less than 2k, I can destroy it. Only when it's used as a synchro material, which is still pretty good. For the last tech monster, 1 Metaltron. Metaltron is very interesting because at the past the biggest card in my extra deck was Aurora. Well, my main deck was Aurora, but now I've got Metaltron. It's a 3k guy, which is really nice. Plus, if he dies by my opponent, either by battle or by card effect, you can special summon a fusion, synchro, or XC monster from your extra deck that are fire, wind, water, Fire, Wind, Water, and Earth. Yeah, so he's kind of like he is the big beat stick of the deck right now, because the deck is still slow control, but not as slow as it used to be. Now for the hand traps, I'm only wanting like 6, 3 Ash, 3 Goga, so pretty standard really. I'm running this more than Evail in this build, because right now Goga seems to be better because it still pops the guy, still gets the effect, but pops the guy so they can't link, unlike Evail that just negates the effects, doesn't stop them from using as the link material. Now for the traps, spells, sorry. Like 3 like Snowy Canvas, which is your Rota, 2 Rain because it's your composed opponent spell trap, 3 Valhalla because all your monsters, all the weather painters are fairies, so it's pretty good. And then last spell being called just stops hand trap, stops Evader, Ghost Ogre, Ash, just so I can do my weather replays with this. It still seems nuts that they had to put this at 2 at one point. Doesn't make any sense really, but then they brought it back to 3 in the next one. Now for traps, it's running like 2 Thundery Canvas, because Thundery Canvas it's Grandma on crack. And then Rainbow Canvas. This card is so good for the deck. As long as your opponent controls a monster, you can banish a weaponry to special summon a weaponry from the deck with a different name. So instant goes like you banish snow, just boom, special summon a wall. So it's able to get another guy out, which they kind of struggled with getting more than enough guys so you can do your plays with. But the card's so good, and it's just a pain that they have to do it, make it a rare, because all the other deck is all supers and secrets. And as a rare, some rares are just really hard to get, like Sunlight Wolf was a hard rare to get at the time. So I was just very scared that I won't be able to finish the playset, but luckily we were able to finish the playset. Then for the last traps, like 3 anti-spell, because it slows down spells like Sky Strikers and that new Pendulum structure deck that came out about a week ago, I think. Yeah, then 3 TTs, because it won't affect my Metaltron. It won't affect my painters because I just banished them in activation of this. So that's the main deck. Now for the extra, I'm still running 2 like Rainbow, because Rainbow's still good, especially with the trap. It just makes I can make this a lot easier. I can get out like Sun is my main material when I try to hit this. So yeah, it's pretty good. And because it is a 4 negate, really. Now for the XEs, Fortune Tune, Gossiping Shadows, Leviair, Grampulse. These are the only ranks I really use. Like we got our like gain life and stall for a bit more. Detached to the effect becomes each player draws a card. Allows me to add. No, it's a special. Yeah, special summons a banished monster. So if I banish one of my if my opponent banishes one of my weaponries, to say like Called by the Grave, I detach to special summon it. And then Grampulse is just because the deck doesn't have any backbone destruction at the moment, so it's just a nice rank 3 that you could use. Now for the main part, synchros. I've won like 7 synchros, I think. So, welcome to the vine. Brionac, Dragon of the Ice Powers. Yugioh, Yugioh Guardian, Crystal Wing, Dragon Mech, Trish, and Super Heavy Big Train. Steam Train King. Now, there's only like 2 cards in here that are Metaltron targets, and it's like Steam Train and Crystal. Vulcan, Brionac, Yugioh, and Mech Dragon, Dragon Mech, I can hit while using Psychic Wheeleder. And Trish, I can make this a Psychic Wheeleder too. So it's just funny how people just don't expect the wielders. They don't expect a Webley player to do something like this, which is quite funny. Now for the last 2 cards, Exterior and Bubble White. Basically, banish a card from the graveyard. Say no. This guy is really funny. I was asked to run this by like either Brick or Savage. Basically, the card when it battles Postmasters, the Postmasters effects are negated. If this card destroys opponent's monster, inflict 1000 points of damage to your opponent, and this guy can attack twice, so that's double the damage. That's like 2k if it destroys a monster. Can't attack the opponent directly though, which is fine. You just slowly start popping each monster. But yeah, it's a really interesting plays of this deck. So yeah, that's really it. Really, the deck itself is really fun, entertaining, and I don't know why, but I'm going to be taking this to another regional like I did last year. This time it'll be in Grey Armor, so obviously the build's got to change. I am thinking about putting DD Crow. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just thinking about putting DD Crow in there as another hand trap. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.